on YouTube. So let's bring up YouTube so I can verify. Of course, we got dogs barking at kids. It happens. Sweet. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Amira, welcome in. Lambrianos, welcome in, welcome in. All right. So we've had a little bit of a slight slow start. I've been having some problems with getting, I've got a live stream for TikTok and a live stream on YouTube happening at the same time. Been having a difficult time getting both of them going. So, but I think I'm ready to go now. Just got to bring up TikTok on my iPad so I can watch in. Okay, I am excited. So I'm approximately, let's say, I think the eclipse is going to begin momentarily. I need to do a meridian flip right now. That's the next thing on the list. So we're going to lose the sun momentarily. Okay, the clouds are doing pretty good here in Dallas. I just need to set myself up so I can be live from two places at once. Here we are. Get the camera here. Sorry, TikTok people. That's why we start these early. How do I mute? Yeah, I muted the audio on one. So, all right. Okay. That was the most important thing, because if I don't do this, we're gonna have a mishap of October. And if any of you remember what happened in October, we lost the sun during the eclipse. So now we've got the sun needing to be centered. Oh, where's the remote? So now I need to center the sun for YouTube. Because I'm going to make a time lapse with my hydrogen alpha telescope. There we go. That's there. I think that's going to hold. And now, let's see, I need to open up my capture profile. .206 milliseconds, sun, where do I have the... .00, let's do 2. Save the sequence, close it, edit, verify, yep, okay. All right, so in about 10 minutes I need to start the sequencing for YouTube. So Amira, the weather is actually amazing where I'm at in Missouri. And I'm going to unmute this. Garnell, you haven't missed anything. The eclipse where I'm at is going to start approximately in, like, I don't know, 11 minutes or so. So what you're hearing right now is the I'm watching from the iWorkedOut iPad, and I can only go live with audio. I can't do video, so I can't do the walkarounds because I never got the 1,000 subscribers that I wanted on the iWorkedOut page. But maybe you guys can help me if you're not already following the guest iWorkedOut. Follow that now, and if I can get live access established on that account during this live stream, I could do a walk around to the telescope. For those of you who are on YouTube, if you also have TikTok and you want to watch over there, you can. I have a different view. That is a white light telescope. If you're on TikTok, you can go to my YouTube page, and that is a hydrogen alpha telescope. And I realized I can do this. There. Okay. I actually think I'm gonna start my captures because I'm gonna make a time lapse of this solar eclipse from start to finish. Oh, wait. That just totally blew out everything. That's not gonna look right. Why is exposure 1.2 milliseconds? Sequencer, edit. .00006. Save sequence. That's not enough. This is the only part I don't like about this, is I have to set that exposure day of 0.0002. Save sequence. Close. Sequencer. Run. Eclipse sequence. Open. Oh, shoot. Emergency stop. The telescope stopped tracking. All right, now I have to recenter. Ashley, can you hand me the remote control that's hanging right here? And then back to this. Bring up the crosshairs. For those of you who are watching on TikTok, I'm trying to get my sun ready to be imaged for YouTube, because I'm going to make a time lapse of the entire eclipse. Okay, so now we're going to go to sequencer, edit, and I'm going to delete this step. Save. Okay, we'll get rid of the crosshairs again. Sun's looking good for TikTok all of a sudden. We're good there. The alignment's sorted. What happened is when I start the sequencing for the hydrogen alpha scope, what happens is it connects to the camera and the mount, which disables tracking on Connect. And so the sun started drifting. But that shouldn't be a problem now. So sequencer, run, open, and just verify. We are still tracking. Perfect. Okay, we're ready for the eclipse, everyone. My YouTube again, you just need to search for Ellen Mitchell. But if you go to youtube.com, you can type in youtube.com / or / one of the two, some slash @ I_space_out, just like my TikTok handle. And if you're on YouTube and want to know my TikTok, it's I_space_out. Erica, you're excited, I'm excited, everyone's excited. I'm just getting some sunscreen put on because I'm about to be in the sun, full sun, right? We don't want clouds. I'm about to be in full sun for 3 hours. I don't want to drive back from Missouri to Texas with the sunburn. It's already miserable enough driving that far. Okay, so we have an eclipse happening, everyone. So, sound off. Where are you from? If you're watching, I'd like to know who I'm reaching. So drop a comment and tell me your location. So we got somebody from the Oregon coast, Idaho, Houston, Colorado. Yeah, John, I know you're from Colorado because you got Denver in your name. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Ooh, no, I almost forgot the most important thing. I have a DSLR I need to prep for the moment of totality only. So I've got time to do it, but I got to do it now before I forget. So just bear with me a minute or 3. Sorry, TikTok. I accidentally bumped the phone mount with my head. Yes, I am in totality, but the eclipse has not officially started where I'm at. I've got some time before that happens. Let's see. I need to get a USB cable.
I was gonna come back last night, and then I fell asleep.
At 3 in
while
the
I was
morning?
putting him down.
At 3 in the morning you fell asleep? By the way, I'm live streaming, just an FYI.
Barrett, where's my eclipse glasses?
What are you guys doing? Projection.
You need to pet them to silence them. Ruffle friends. Ruffle friends. You have to pet them to silence them. What?
How's it going, Katie?
So we got people showing up where I'm at. Of course, my dogs want to say hi to everybody. Okay, thank you. Put those chips down here in case I get hungry later.
My mom wanted this badminton thing. Do you want to set it up? Okay. Yeah. Yes.
So do I still have a weird reverb happening? I don't know how to shut the mic off on my main. So I'm only using the mic on my
Oh yeah, that's good. Never mind. I haven't used this for that.
I only want to use the microphone on my iPad. Oh no, the cracks do move, but you got to understand what you look at the cracks, those are filaments. Those are like, tens of thousands of miles long and hundreds of miles wide, and they're moving maybe a few 100 miles an hour. So you'll see them move, but it takes like an hour to notice any actual motion on the sun. So, okay. What was I doing? Oh, right. I need to minimize that. Minimize that. That was a bad idea. Bring that back. Okay, cool. Maverick. Maverick. I know you're excited to see all these people, but
I just wanted to call and see how you were doing.
DSLR is ready to go. All right. The tracking might be a little off. Maverick, Max.
Stop that. No, never. No barking.
I tried to give my dogs some CBD chews to help calm them down, and they didn't want to eat them today. So, oh. Okay. Hey, Punky, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, it sucks that it's cloudy in Texas, but I mean, I ended up going up to Missouri for good clear skies, and I got fortunate that it worked. I don't know why. I just lost the sun, and it just came back. Weird. So, I'm not going to Neef. The scope might have shifted a little bit, Erica. I was adjusting a DSLR, and that could have caused it to shift. Ooh, it's starting where you're at? That's awesome. It's exciting. I mean, we technically might have first contact, but I can't tell just yet. C1, actually, no, where I'm at, I think C1 starts at 37 after. So I've got about 10 more minutes. I may have to reboot the camera. So we might be getting ready for the eclipse to start here in Missouri. I think we got about 10 more minutes from my location. I can tell you with solar glasses, I can't see shit happening on the sun. All right, we might have lost the sun for just a second on YouTube, but I'm bringing it back. Oh, that was actually a good joke there, Astro Dark. We're gonna show you the eclipse. You just got to give it some time to start. I wanted to get things going a little early, and we're doing okay. Hi.
Kara,
Hello.
my neighbor slash friend.
And I'm gonna need to charge my laptop. My laptop's half dead already. I need to find my charger for my laptop, but I don't know where it is.
I'll go check the bags inside.
Okay.
We just got some snacks and stuff, so we'll see.
Hey, Iowa Jones, thank you for joining in. All right, so we're approximately an hour and 22 minutes away from the diamond ring. Mom, did you bring your MacBook?
No, I brought my Mac tablet. Do you want to use my tablet?
No, I need to be able to charge this. I need a power supply to charge my MacBook.
Oh, fuck.
But I don't have any
What kind of a charge does it take?
USB-C or MagSafe, and I don't think I brought my MagSafe.
Let me run in and I'll bring down what I brought. Okay.
Okay. Oh, Maverick.
I'm glad I didn't bring my dogs.
Will you keep an eye on them for just a minute?
Gonna have to. So if you can't tell, we got a little bit of a party happening over at my friend's house. She invited me from Texas to her place here in Missouri. We used to be co-workers a long time ago, and now she works for a different company. I've gone on to work for a different company. It should be in the back of my car. But Ashley, I might be safe. Might be. I need to be able to charge my laptop because my laptop's about to die. Well, I shouldn't say about to die, but I've already burned through about half of my power. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect my DSLR until we get close to totality. And then I can plug in my MacBook and slowly trickle charge it back up, or at least hold it steady so it doesn't outright die. And while we're doing that, we're going to get some music playing. All right, we got Deep Sky Dudes, Deep Sky Tunes playing. I don't know where to put the speaker, so it might be loud for some people. Just let me know how the volume is.
So I can't find it in here.
Then I don't have
And you have a power bank. Is that compatible?
it. It might, because I found a USB cable. We might try to plug it into here
You
and
want
see.
the power bank?
We can try it.
And it's not with all the pieces.
I can't afford this stuff. It's 5K.
You know how much you don't pay for premium Jackson. I had to go.
Nelson, I have $100,000 gun. I have a mid to low serial proto because I bought a proto when they were worth 100K, and then I have a $75,000 very late high serial. I just bought it.
You remember when people would like spend several millions on
Guess how much the first axe?
Who has that much?
Oh, I did specifically 13 million and
Plugs into an outlet and it's USB-C.
Okay, see if you can throw it into that 6-way. Yeah.
That's gonna be a new level of fandom. Like auction.
There. Now we're charging. This is my mom's.
No, I borrowed it from Sarah.
Oh,
She had it up in her room.
cool.
Because I had this, so I could do USB-C to both ends and
Yeah.
charge you.
All right, we're gonna be in business. All right, so we are at what, T-minus 30 or so? But from where I'm at, the eclipse technically started a minute ago. If you look, you can see first contact happening right now. It'll be, if you're on TikTok, it's happening on the lower right corner. You can see a little bite taken out of the sun. And if you look on YouTube, it's happening on the left. So we're in it. This is it. You kids want to see it on the through the telescope on my computer monitors? Just so you know, if you say anything, you're going to talk to everyone on TikTok and YouTube. Everyone will hear it.
Yeah.
So, this is what my Maverick. Indoor voice. Indoor barks. So that's from my cell phone right there, and that's going to TikTok. And then that red camera, that little red hockey puck looking thing, that's a special solar camera. And that's this.
Oh boy. Wow. Wait.
And so I'm making a time lapse using this. Taking 5 pictures a minute for the whole eclipse. And then this I'm just going to stream to YouTube, or to TikTok. Yep.
The clip, so that it's starting to move over.
Yeah, it's so if you're watching on TikTok, it's going to start from the lower right and it's going to move to the upper left. And eventually when it moves out, it's actually going to move in the opposite direction from lower right or lower left to upper right. That's how it's going to move out. And if you're watching on YouTube, it's pretty much going to move straight across the sun. That's the orientation of the cameras.
Oh, so for
really
us,
cool.
it's like on TikTok.
Right, because that's how I got the... Ooh,
He
that
has
might work.
a lens.
It's just how the cameras are oriented.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
It's nice to see it through a telescope. You can see it a lot clearly.
Yeah.
More clearly than with these little glasses.
Do you want that one for your monitor?
I've got one for the monitor.
I think the dent's a little bigger. It is. Like it's more noticeable. Dude, I'm gonna go to my dad. Mom.
We are in the eclipse, everyone. So if you're watching on any social platform, let's spread the news because I'm in the path of totality. I'm going to get this eclipse. Should be start to finish. I've got some insanely clear skies here in Missouri. I don't expect any clouds or anything like that to happen. Punky, thank you for sending the heart me. I appreciate it. All right, I'm actually gonna go step away for a second and I'm gonna take a look at this with my own 2 eyes. There. Hey Jamie Hornsby, what's going on? New Path, you are welcome. We got 5,000 likes and 98 people in the room. Let's see if we can get 10,000 likes and 1,000 people in the room. If you got anybody that you can share this to, share it, because I'm going to do the whole eclipse start to finish. Yeah, you can definitely, if you've got solar glasses and you're already in the eclipse path, you can absolutely see what's happening. So where's everyone watching from? Oh, and if you're on TikTok, if you want, you have my permission to clear the comments on the screen and take screenshots of this at any time. If you do take some screenshots, let me know you got a screenshot by dropping your favorite emoji in the chat. Same thing with you guys on YouTube. If you've got a screen capture program or you got a way to take a screenshot, go ahead and take a screenshot. And if you capture one when you get it, let me know by putting I got one or dropping an emoji in the chat for me so I know you got one. Also, I'm going to be selling photos of the eclipse on, I've set up a TikTok shop. And I've got a couple of pre-orders for the diamond ring photos I'm gonna get, and I've also got a the totality with the Corona. That you can pre-order those. I've got 2 different sizes: 8-inch by 8-inch and 16-inch by 16-inch photos. So if you want to go ahead and pre-order those as we get closer, and you feel a little bit confident in what's happening with the eclipse where I'm at, go ahead and pre-order those. I will have those images ready to be sent out hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday. It shouldn't take me too long to edit those. Stacy, thank you for sharing. Astro Dark, what you're watching this through is the Stellar View 105mm triplet and a Lunt Herschel wedge, and then the camera is just the new iPhone, whichever number that one is. If you're on YouTube watching, the telescope is a Lunt 100mm single stacked hydrogen alpha telescope, and it's got a ASI 432 monochrome. That's why the image is in black and white for you over on YouTube. It's also kind of black and white on TikTok just because the solar filtration I'm using with the Herschel wedge is a white light filter, so it only lets white light through, so it's black and white. New Path, the YouTube channel, just search for Alan Mitchell or I_spaced_out. I'm not sure which one it works. Yeah, listen, I'm having a hard time getting the double stack to focus correctly, so I'm only single stacking. J-Stay, I am in Missouri right now. I'm in the city of West Plains, Missouri, doing this live stream at my friend's house. She's having an eclipse party, and she invited me up here because the weather in Dallas was not good. So I drove up yesterday, got here a little late because I had some issues on the road, but we made it up here safe and sound, and I went ahead and got everything polar aligned last night, did a drift alignment, so we should have really good tracking for the rest of the eclipse. Amira's watching from Dallas, she says, over on my YouTube channel. It's not a problem. Yeah, it's not a problem. It's not a problem to get it centered on. So I'm doing this from 2 different telescopes simultaneously, Jeff. So I've got it centered with one telescope, which is where I'm recording my time lapse through the Hydrogen Alpha telescope, the Specialized Solar Telescope. That one's also being sent out to YouTube. That live stream is. But by doing that, my 2 telescopes are slightly out of alignment. They're slightly cross-eyed. So I can't center it any better. It's just how it is, unfortunately. Nicole, I'm glad that you're able to at least see it between the clouds. I'm really hoping and crossing my fingers for all of my friends down in Dallas, including my roommate who couldn't come up today, that during totality, during the main event, we get a break in the clouds for you guys down there. Oh, calm down, Max. He's whining. What? Okay, cool. Patrick Mahomes, I'm glad you're here. Congrats on the Super Bowl. I'm in West Plains, Missouri. New Path, thank you for sharing the YouTube. Dazzle Shine, I'm on TikTok watching you live on YouTube. That's hilarious. Technically, there's no accurate side of the eclipse because it all depends on, how the camera's rotated. So I think when you look at it with your eyes, with solar glasses, TikTok is actually what mimics reality. And when you look at it on YouTube, it's almost 180 degrees rotated. So the moon is moving in from the lower, if you look at it with safety glasses, the moon is moving in from the lower right and it'll move to the upper left, just like it is on TikTok. but I still think it looks dramatic no matter which way it's moving across. And I kind of like how I've got it set up on YouTube, moving in from the left to the right. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Welcome in, everyone. I see I got 200 people in here watching. We are in West Plains, Missouri, under some insanely clear skies right now. There is almost no overcast, no thin clouds overhead. I am super excited for the moment of totality, which should be getting ready to happen probably in about 1 hour. So if you want to stick around for a full hour, I would be hugely honored and feel very great to have you guys here for that long. I understand that there's probably a bunch of other live streams that you want to watch as well, but you know, you're welcome to stay as long as you want. Yeah, Dazzle, I'm in South Central Missouri, and I had contacts start approximately 19 minutes ago. Hey, Laura, welcome in, welcome in. I'm not your neighbor today. I'm up in Missouri, Laurel. But you know, I'll be back maybe sometime tomorrow afternoon. Came up to an old city I used to work in Missouri called West Plains. Rodrix, the reason why it's coming in from the left is just because the camera is rotated, but I'm in Missouri. And the orientation that I have my phone on TikTok is the orientation that if you had correct safety glasses, if you had the correct safety glasses and you looked at the sun, that's how it is. If you came from my YouTube live stream, the reason why it's coming in from the left is because I have my camera turned a certain way. Believe it or not, how I rotated my camera is how I got it centered for YouTube. So getting it centered on YouTube means the eclipse has to move left to right on YouTube, but I was able to get my cell phone correct, and that's why we've got it looking correct here. So, welcome in, 240 people. This is probably one of my most popular lives. I think the most I've ever had in any single live stream at any given time was about 300. Do you think we're going to be able to break that record today? I do. This is a solar eclipse, and I've got the whole path of totality, or the whole totality. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm getting kind of excited. I will have the whole eclipse start to finish, including totality, from where I'm at. I got Maximus over here pouting in his bed because nobody wants to play with him, but nobody wants to play with him because he barks at everyone. Maverick is barking at everyone too if they move. Heather Beth, I'm in Missouri. I'm in a city called West Plains, down in South Central Missouri. We're in the path of totality. I'm gonna get about 3 minutes of totality here. And how's the volume of the music, everyone? Can you hear it okay? We're playing music from the Deep Sky Dude. He has a collection of albums put out on Spotify, and he lets us science and STEM creators. Joseph, you can look at your phone screen while pointing your phone camera at the sun. That won't hurt your eyes, but it will damage your camera on your phone. So while technically your vision will be safe, your phone is not so fortunate. You're going to sacrifice your sensor by doing so. It's just like holding a magnifying glass up to anything. After a while, you're just going to burn it. So what I'm using is a special solar filter on my telescope, and that allows me to put my cell phone up to it, so we can watch the whole event that way. Davey, thank you for sending the heart me, and I really do appreciate it. All right, everybody, I'm going to step away for just a second. John, yes, it's already showing some of the sun being blocked out. In fact, I would say that this is approximately 15% of the sun blocked by the moon where I'm at. Hey, Wasabi, welcome in. Happy to see you here. And Ben, I've got part of the sun blocked out here in Missouri, and it's still very bright here. In fact, it won't start getting dim until about half of the sun or more gets covered up. That's when you're going to start noticing that the intensity of the sunlight is almost like a slightly overcast day, or what we call filtered sunshine. So 15% of the sun being blocked isn't quite enough to make it dim, but before too long, you're going to start seeing, if you have the ability to go out and look at the sunlight coming through gaps in tree leaves on a tree, you'll start to see kind of this Pac-Man looking shape in the shadows. So you can go out and do that. That's one of the fun things that they tell people to go look for, is weird shadows being cast by the moon's influence on the sunlight. So I'm going to get up and stretch my legs a little bit and take a look at the sun. So I'm going to step away from everybody for just a moment, but I will be right back. I'm going to leave you with the soft snores of my dog. And you know, Wasabi, the reason why I might have an echo is because I have two microphones going on. Let me see if I can't mute my phone, because I'm not really using that. I'm actually on my iPad. I'm doing all of my commentary from the I Worked Out account. So I'm going to try to find out how to mute my main. Mom, you don't use TikTok. Don't touch it. Okay, I've just muted the main. Kenneth, I'm in West Plains, Missouri. So let me know if I've still got an echo. I should be fine right now. But like I said, I'm going to get up and walk around for just a minute. And I'm going to take a look at the sun, stretch my legs a little bit, get something to drink, and then I'll be right back. So I just need a minute break.
So that did it. She said much better.
Yeah.
That's shadowy too. I was trying to send it to Suzu.
Miker, I'm in southern Missouri right now, originally from Dallas. I know that some people have asked, like, maybe where I'm from or where I'm at. Sabi, I will hopefully see you later. We've got time. I mean, this eclipse is going to be going on for a while, so if you've got time to watch a little later, hopefully we get a good view of totality. I have no idea what totality is going to look like through the solar telescopes, because I've never done that before. And I don't want to move the phone away, because I want you guys to be able to watch the Bailey beads and the diamond ring happen. So, the estimated time, I think, off the top of my head, totality will begin approximately 50 minutes from now. I got some programs that I can pull up to look at that, but I'm not ready to use them yet because my camera will fall asleep and then the program glitches. I don't know, I could try it. Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, so the camera's on, it's set to manual. Okay, so I have to set SLR. And again, if you're watching on TikTok, oh wow, I just broke my 500 viewer all-time high. I'm up to 700. I've never had 700 people watch a live stream of mine before. I appreciate everyone coming here. Pie and Smile, hey, are you guys still doing the event at work today? I'm in Missouri. Yeah, I'm in a city called West Plains. Okay, I think you made the smart decision by staying home because I know that you live in the path of totality. I just hope that you've got better weather than they do up in Dallas. It can't connect because I unplugged the camera to charge the laptop. So I can't. Okay. But the battery is charging, so eventually I'll be able to. It's still cloudy. Oh man, I hope at least during the totality you get a break in the clouds for totality. The live just ended. Discontinue due to inactivity. Might have to, yeah. Shit, that sucks. TikTok just kicked me off the live due to inactivity. I had over 1,000 people watching. And they're like, oh yeah, you're inactive. 1,000 people are watching and commenting, but you're inactive. Killed the live.
Was it just because, like, you were...
I don't know.
That's
TikTok
so weird.
killed my live. Yeah.
Will they let you go back on live?
I just went live again. I got 6 people back. Sorry everyone, TikTok said that we were totally inactive and they kicked me out of the live stream. So I'm so sorry, but blame TikTok. Write to your senators and tell them to ban TikTok for that bullshit. 'Cause that's wrong. No, you're not. Once in a while, though, it'll say, "Hey, are you still there?" And it'll give you this like puzzle to solve, like a little slider, and you gotta solve it. I probably didn't see it. So, sorry everyone. TikTok decided that I was not active enough for this live stream, and they ended it for me. So, I got kicked off, but they didn't ban me. They just ended it without my consent. Is all that happened. So, but we're back. We'll probably be good for a while. I bet you they sent me one of those puzzles to solve and I wasn't paying attention. So, we're good. Everything's fine, but I'm just a little upset that they decided that with 1,000 people watching and all of the likes and comments and engagement happening, that it decided that we weren't active enough. So, yeah. And yeah, New Path is correct. She's got my YouTube as a backup anyway, which is a different camera, a different telescope. I don't know why I'm talking this. Well, I bet you I gotta mute the microphone. There we go. Cool. Rising Phoenix loves puzzles. Rising Phoenix, I need you here so you can watch. Yeah. friend Wasabi wants to join. Hey, Wasabi. All right, Sabi, hold on. All right, I think I got everything back. I think we're back in action, but I can't hear Wasabi speak.
They're saying you're muted on TikTok.
Can you guys hear me now? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they're saying that I can hear that they can hear me now. All right. Sorry. When everything got kicked off, I lost my I lost the connection with my iPad. So.
Can y'all hear me?
I hear you now, Sabi.
Okay. I was just coming to hype everybody up. Don't forget to tell them we have that many people to join your team. That little orange heart next to your head.
Oh.
So like and share live. That will get your life boosted.
Cool. Yeah. So like, share. If you want to send me a little heart me, send me a heart me to join the team. Also, maybe I'll take this time to do a selfless plug. I have a TikTok shop now, and I've got 2 pre-orders available of the totality. So I'm going to do a diamond ring photo and the corona of the eclipse. And so I've got 2 different sizes, 8-inch by 8-inch and 16-inch by 16-inch available for both of those. So you can pre-order those now, or you can wait to see what they look like and then buy them and decide to buy then. But if you believe that I'm going to do good astrophotography, like some of you know I can, you can go ahead and get your pre-orders in. I've limited it to 100 of each. Becky, where is the live? The live is in Missouri. I'm in a town called West Plains.
Awesome. And thank you, Andy, and thank you, Space Jam. I think we only need more subs to complete the goal of the live.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do down from being hyped for a while. Go take my mom to the doctor, but I'll be in and out.
I appreciate it. Astrodark, yes, signed and numbered. Sorry, did not mention that. Wasabi, I do appreciate everything you ever do for me when you're in my lives. All right.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
I'll be back.
Bye. Okay. I'm going to take a look at the sun. It's still there. The charger that you and Sarah found for me is working. All right. All right, so I had 1,000 people watching and I lost all of them, unfortunately. They'll probably make their way back.
They're a little closer to TikTok.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Andy Science just sent me a galaxy. Yeah, Andy, I'm gonna follow you for that. We're gonna talk, okay, after this. So if you want to follow me back so we can do DMs, we're gonna talk after this. Send me a message right away though, so I can find it at the top of my chat. And yeah, we're gonna have a little conversation after, because I'm gonna send you something for that. No, Danny, my image is technically not reversed. My image, thank you, Andy, I just got the sticker. Okay. The image is not reversed. The image is, if you were looking at it with solar glasses, that's what it would look like. If you see it in other orientations with other creators, it's just how they have their phone rotated around the eyepiece. Katie, welcome in. And Pie and Smile just decided to follow Andy as well. That's a big follow. Pie and Smile does some really awesome stuff with melted crayons, and I've been trying to get Crayola to sponsor her, by the way. So
Hello.
Hi, you do awesome artwork. I've been trying to hype you up. Yeah, Katie, I will be in Totality. Not yet. Not yet. It's not Totality yet, but it will be. Totality starts about 40 minutes from now, give or take. I'm trying to remember. I know it's like around 150 to 152 Central Daylight Time from where I'm at. So that's what I'm... Oh yeah, no, Space James Bond. Yeah, if he sent the link out, yeah, I'll definitely give him some love. So, you know, and I've given him a ton of love. Are the Russians attacking?
I think so. The submarine is going down.
That was my mom's phone. Danny, I live in Texas, but I traveled to Missouri for this. Brienne, thank you for, I think you either shared or did something with one of my videos. Thank you. Thank you for that. We are in the Path of Totality in Missouri. My home in Texas is also in the Path of Totality, but it's cloudy there. And I've got a friend who lives in Missouri. She's having a watch party in her front yard and told me to come up if the weather was bad. And so that's what I did yesterday. Dude, Tori, I can't wait for the time lapse either. Oop, we just had something fly in front of the sun. In fact, I should probably just peep in on the capture software just to see how we're doing. Yeah, progress is about halfway done. I may have started the time lapse a little too early, but that's okay. I'll just kick it off again. If the sun is pixelating, I mean it's streaming just fine. I'm watching it, and it looks okay on my side. It might be your connection, because I'm streaming out in 2K, I believe. 30 frames a second. I can't exactly see the resolution right now though. All right, Katie, I'll see you around. Thank you for being here while you were, and looking forward to seeing you when you come back. No, Tori, I traveled up to Missouri because the cloudy weather in Dallas was just, the forecast was too uncertain for Dallas. I wanted to make sure that I got clear skies for the whole event, and so I was watching the weather in like 20 different cities for the last 6 days, and finally it just happened to be that my friend's front yard in the Path of Totality has some of the better weather, and so I went to where I could get the best skies for the easiest drive, and that's why I wound up here. Erica's informing us that we are approximately 50% covered. And Mazlat, I can't say this. There's a city in Mexico, they just had their full eclipse. So we just had totality down in Mexico, I'm assuming is what that means.
So that's just the first city over land to get totality?
I don't know if it's the first city, but it's a city that just got it.
Okay. Awesome.
Yaz, I am in West Plains, Missouri right now. That's where I'm doing the live stream from, is my friend's house in West Plains. I'm based out of Dallas, Texas. Maz Atlan, thank you for helping me with that wasabi. 6 hours of sleep over the last 3 days has really made the dyslexia flare up. Danny, I know that they're launching 3 rockets to take measurements of the ionosphere. And I think they're doing those... where did I hear that they were doing those? I think it was in Ohio or Illinois, I think. I might be wrong. But yeah, I think that they were going to do that during totality because we don't know what happens to our ionosphere when certain things are happening, and the corona might influence it just by itself. So, yeah. I think it's pretty cool that they're studying it. And a lot of people are freaking out like, oh, they're going to shoot rockets into the sun. No, they're not. It's actually really hard to shoot a rocket into the sun. It's easier to send a rocket to Pluto than it is to send a rocket into the sun. And so if you guys are kind of new here or whatever into the live stream, I just want you guys to know that about 15 or so minutes ago, TikTok kicked me off the live when I had over 1,000 people watching due to inactivity. So I'm gonna go stand up and mess with my screen a little bit so it thinks I'm still there and won't kick me off. But if you can do me a favor, and if you've got anybody who is even remotely curious in space, share this with them. And if you have people who hate space, definitely send it to them. Annoy those people. Send this to them. Send it to all of those people. Dr. Crusher flew into the sun with a Ferengi. Yeah, but Dr. Crusher was a badass. So, of course, she can fly into the sun with a Ferengi. Dr. Crusher was probably my third favorite character in Next Gen. Obviously, we all love Picard, right? But my number 2 character was Geordi LaForge, and then Crusher was number 3. Beverly Crusher, not Wesley Crusher. Shut up, Wesley. The dancing doctor. Yeah. So totality from my location is set to begin, I believe, in approximately 35 minutes. Which doesn't seem like that very long. It's going to be here day to day. I need to watch that one again. Because if I remember correctly, that movie was almost like, well, it was shot from his entire perspective, but it was almost like a commentary on trying to fit in as the outsider, which was kind of like how I was all through high school and middle school. I was the weird one. I was the nerd. Like, I was the nerdiest of the nerds in high school. Obviously, I've got all of these telescopes and stuff going on now. Yes, the insult comic. Joe Piscopo was great, too. All right, I think I might need to adjust the cell phone a little bit. Alright, that might be about the best I can do for TikTok land. And I do apologize, but... Melissa, thank you for the follow.
You're welcome.
Okay. The plane wave got delivered. Dude, you got a plane wave? You got 6 months before you can see it in person. You'll have another 6 months before you can use it because of all of the clouds. Where's my Coke? All right, so I had to adjust the telescope so the sun's slightly out of focus. I'm gonna try and fix that. Guinness, I'm in Missouri.
Go around to the back pad. You're gonna bounce up. Okay? Come down and set up for anything.
That might be the best I can do. How's that look, everyone, on TikTok? Did I finally get it correctly focused? I think I did. I think I got that focused. That's looking pretty darn sharp right there. We're about to eclipse that big sunspot group right in the middle. Yeah, that looks really good now. Okay. So I guess it's a good thing I decided to go over there and adjust the phone on TikTok. And of course, everything's looking great over on YouTube. Everything's still in focus. Everything's still centered up pretty good. So this time lapse is going to be ripping. And I'm about halfway through all of the captures I'm going to get for the total solar eclipse for my time lapse. I'm tempted to stop it and start it over again just to make sure I get all of it. No, Rising Phoenix, I am also live on YouTube. I've got 2 telescopes. I wanted to be able to go and do a walk around, but my I Worked Out backup account never got enough followers before the eclipse to be able to do that. I think I need 800. I'm around 200 right now, I think. So as a result of that, I won't be able to walk around and show you guys the setup. But that was the idea. I've got 2 telescopes. One is a hydrogen alpha solar telescope. We're about to completely block out that sunspot now. And the other telescope, my other telescope is a Lunt 100 hydrogen alpha telescope is the one on YouTube. The one for TikTok is a Stellar View SV100 telescope, and I'm using a Lunt Herschel Wedge white light filter for it. So gamer, it's 145 for the full, but where? Because that totality is going to be a moving target across the country. Different locations are going to get it at different times. And I believe where I'm at in West Plains, totality starts at 1:51 in the afternoon, which is a little bit under a half hour from now. So if you're watching, we got 230 people in here. I would like to try to get 10,000 likes on the live and another 1,000 people in here before we go to totality, because I would love to have 1,000 people watch totality with me on this live stream on TikTok. And if you're on YouTube, anything you guys can do there to share this out, raise awareness of what's going on. You know, we're going to, I would like to, I've got 29 people watching on YouTube right now. YouTube is my slower platform anyway. As I get closer to totality, I expect more people to show up, but just stick around, keep commenting if you can. Talk about the rapture if you want, like Danielle is. That's always fun. I don't expect myself to get raptured. If I did everything correctly, I'm not going to. Sound keeps cutting out. I don't know if I can make that any better because I'm using my iPad as the sound source, and I'm like right next to it. So
Do you need a power cord?
no. Okay, so Patty Cake says I sound fine. Yes, thank you, Gay Fire Fist. I am in Missouri. Yes, the sunspots are cool spots on the sun. Thank you for all of the little TikTok gifts. I should probably actually think about resetting that goal. All right, so I got my goal pinned. Let's see if we can get this going before we hit totality. I like gummy bears. And Casey, thank you for all of the shares on the live. Tina, thank you for following along. Trying to get so we got the 10,000 likes. That was easy. I should have made that a lot harder, right? Like I should have made you guys get me to 50,000 likes before totality. I don't think you're going to see a full eclipse in Sherman, Texas. I think you're just on the north side of the path of totality. Let's not be greedy. Andy, thank you for all of the gummy bears. Ooh, and I got some confetti from my friend Danny. Thank you. California, you're not going to be able to see totality either. It started down in Mexico. It crosses up through Texas, and then Arkansas into Missouri. From Missouri, I think also a little bit of Tennessee gets it, or Kentucky. And then Illinois, Ohio, parts of Pennsylvania, upstate New York, and a bunch of states in New England are going to get part of the path of totality. And then into Canada, and then it goes out over the North Atlantic Ocean and ends before it hits, I think, Greenland. Ooh, I got another galaxy. Thank you. And no, Nina, you're not going to see any totality in Kansas, but you will see a nearly covered sun, depending on where you are in Kansas. If you're in like Kansas City or Topeka, definitely. If you're over in Wichita, it's not going to be nearly completely covered, but it's going to be more covered than you see here. And we're going to I'm in West Plains, Missouri. Alan Luke's in Ohio, and he says it's about a quarter covered up there. Yeah, I've got some other friends. Whoa, is that like the Sith Dark Lord lightning hands that I just got? Yeah, Pittsburgh's going to get 97% coverage, which, Punky, is going to look really cool regardless. It looks like we have completely eclipsed that sunspot that was in the center of the sun, which is really exciting. I think I'm about 30 minutes away from totality. Actually, no, maybe 25 minutes away from totality now. And if you guys want, you can take screenshots of this. I keep forgetting to mention, if you can clear the comments on your live stream feed and take a screenshot of this, you are more than welcome to take the screenshots of my eclipse stream here on TikTok and YouTube. If you want to take screen grabs on YouTube, go for it. I'm going to put out a time lapse. There will be a YouTube video of that. I'm going to try and do one on TikTok. I don't know how long it's going to be though. I'm hoping it's going to be under 30 seconds. So I should be able to do it with TikTok, no problem, for an under 30-second video. And I'll do a YouTube short as well. But if you do take a screenshot of the eclipse on TikTok, let me know you got it by dropping an eggplant emoji in the chat. Let's see how many eggplants we can get in the chat with you guys sending me taking screenshots. Dude, it works every time. People just want to spam me. but we need to do it over the driveway because it's hard to get grass.
I mean, I did
Harder surface. Well, a flatter surface.
Oh,
I was
right.
like,
Okay, everybody, I stepped away for a little bit because I was talking with a buddy. Danny, thank you on YouTube for sending me the eggplant emoji. And Alan also got an eggplant emoji. Again, if you're wondering where these eggplants are coming from, it's because you're taking screenshots of my live stream for your own photos of the solar eclipse. I'm in the path of totality, and that's gonna happen probably in about 20 minutes. And so I need to start getting cameras ready and everything. So I'm gonna step away so I can get a video camera ready. I'm gonna try and get a video of shadow snakes. It's really rare. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. If I can get it, that's awesome. You'll see video of that. And then I'm gonna get ready to take a ton of photos of totality. And I've got about 20 minutes for that. So I'm gonna step away for just a brief minute. While I'm away, if you guys can start sharing this, because we've got 20 minutes before totality, share it out there. If you send me Heartmeat to join the team, that also helps boost this out to other people. Let's get 1,000 people or more here for totality. All right, I'll be right back. I've got 2 cameras I gotta set up. It should not take me more than 3 to 5 minutes.
be careful once it gets windy at the top, but they're very unstable. Like it starts to shake violently.
Or
Why would I'm up in the tree.
all right, I got 1 camera set up. I'm getting camera number 2 set up. We are running the program. We are within the 15-minute window before totality begins, everyone. We got 300 people on TikTok watching. Welcome in every one of you. I appreciate that you're all here. On YouTube, we're up to 24. Yeah, the H alpha is always going to look better than the wedge. Not that the wedge is inferior, it's just the H alpha does way more filtration than the wedge does. And so when you get rid of all of that excess light, you see better structure. My friend is doing a science experiment with the kids with the colander so they can see the eclipse projected through the colander. And Maverick is mad because he doesn't understand what's going on. All right, I've got 1 camera ready to go. Let me see how my capture session for the time lapse is doing. Okay. An emergency stop. Stop. Sequencer. Run recent. Eclipse sequence. Excellent. Okay, I'm not going to miss anything now with the time lapse. That's good to know. Okay. Center it, please. This is the best I can do. I apologize. I've got 2 telescopes going, and this is the best I can center both telescopes. So here's how we're going to do it. But am I using DNet? No, I'm actually using SharpCap for my sequence capture on this. I do use Nina for nighttime photography, long exposure stuff, but not for planetary or solar or lunar. I use SharpCap for that. Let's see. NASA's first rocket was shot from Virginia at 2:04, or will be shooting. Sorry. Thank you, Shanna, for that information. Maddie, I am in West Plains, Missouri. We have approximately 17 minutes to go before totality, or before the diamond rings begin. So we've got about 300 or so people in here. If you can share this out with anybody that you know that's interested in the eclipse to let them know where they can watch it. Appreciate the shares, appreciate the love. If you have anybody who is a NASA or science denier in your life or a flat earther, absolutely spam the crap out of them with this. Let's annoy the heck out of them. Megs, thank you. Megs, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I love it when you can make it into the live. I know that you're a busy, busy person. And I hope that you actually got decent skies down in your little nook of Texas. Just had totality. Were you able to see it at all, Megs? Or were you cloudy and it just got really dark? No. Well, hopefully we can fix that here. Because I've got incredible skies right now. All right, let's not lose the live access. So we're going to screw this up just for the sake of TikTok. And then I will get it focused again.
You might actually not want to climb up this. Wait, no, my dad climbed up this. It's fine.
There. Okay. Sorry, but I don't want TikTok. TikTok booted me out of the live earlier because I was inactive. Can you believe it? I had 1,000 people in my live, and they kicked me out of my live. TikTok ended my live because I was inactive, but I had like 1,000 people in it.
15 minutes. Stop the run now and check your focus.
All right, so now I got to make sure that my totality camera is in focus, so give me a moment.
Yeah? Hey, Dad. John,
Watch out, Maverick.
I'm just sitting in the tree now. Guys, I am a squirrel.
I hate to have to do this, but
You think you're scared? I am comfortable. Alright, I'm getting down towards I'm getting down towards Huh?
Okay, the DSLR for the totality photos is it's in focus. And now I have to reconnect the camera because I had to disconnect it momentarily. YouTube image is looking great. Thank you for the confirmation. Let me see if I can maybe do something about the TikTok image. We got Braden. I'm in South Missouri in a town called West Plains. We got about 10 minutes before totality. And I have a camera that's not connecting. So I'm going to step away for a moment while I troubleshoot. All right, how are we doing? Everything's looking okay. Almost full totality in West Texas, or already lost full totality in West Texas. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get this camera connected. We're down to approximately 8 minutes before totality. Use your glasses, kid. Yeah, Samantha, I heard that there's a lot of clouds going on in Texas. That's why I came to West Plains, Missouri. Oh, I'm getting nervous. There we go. We are about 10 minutes out from the beginning of the diamond ring. I got everything ready. I'm gonna go take a look at the shadow being cast by a colander on some plywood. I'll be right back, everybody.
10 minutes.
Edwin, the reason why I can't center the image is because I've got two telescopes being used, and this is the best I can do for both of them.
Oh my gosh, it's literally a sliver of the sun.
If you're taking photos, or I'm sorry, not photos, if you're doing screenshots of the eclipse through my live stream on TikTok, let me know you got a screenshot by dropping an eggplant emoji in the chat. Or if you just want to spam me with eggplants, I don't care. I think it's funny. We're approximately, what? 8.5 minutes away from totality. So we've got 300 people in here. Let's see if we can't share this out to as many people as we can and try. I want 1,000 people in here for totality. Punky sent me 4. She took 4 screenshots. Amanda got her screenshot. Yeah. Ness Treat. She's got her screenshot.
Oh, it's getting super cold.
Yeah, you're gonna notice it's gonna feel like nighttime here in about 5 minutes.
Oh, that's. Yeah. Seems like colors have like dimmed.
Everything's gonna be almost like nighttime.
Green doesn't seem as green.
Muffin Rex, it's not a monochrome filter, it's a monochrome camera. There's no color matrix to this camera. That's a question that came in from YouTube. So that would be the hydrogen telescope streaming to YouTube. If you're on TikTok wondering why it's a white sun, it's because I'm using a white light filter that makes the sun look white while dimming it to a safe level. Danny says the first rocket from NASA has been launched to study the ionosphere. This is not a conspiracy. They do this with every eclipse because it's really the only time that we get to study the effects of what happens when only the corona is interacting with our ionosphere. Can't get a clear one. I would try to move it, but I'm afraid if I do at this point, we're gonna lose everything and I won't be able to fix it in time for totality. If you guys were with me during the October solar annular eclipse, you'll know that right as we went into the annular phase, my telescope tracking system went haywire. I've got all of that fixed, but I don't want to mess with anything right now. Kerrville, Texas just went total. That's awesome. I asked Kuiper Cat how her weather was, but I haven't heard back from her yet. I imagine she's just been incredibly busy. We're getting really close. We've got, where's the countdown? We're about 6 minutes and 15 seconds away from Diamond Ring. Ness, I won't be able to see the rocket from where I'm at in Missouri. I'm just a little too far. Dallas just went into totality. Hopefully, Dallas has good weather. I have not heard from my roommate at all about what it looks like. She sent me a photo about 9 o'clock this morning. It was cloudy, but hopefully she got a break in the clouds. Megs, if you search for Alan Mitchell on YouTube, you can find it. Otherwise, it's youtube.com/@I_space_out. Magnolia, Mississippi is super cloudy. I'm really sorry to hear that because you were supposed to get a really neat, almost total eclipse. We're going to get a 5-minute warning in about 14 seconds. Dallas was good? Oh my God, they're saying Dallas had good skies for the eclipse. Is that what? Okay, so I've got some people up here with me from Dallas. They're confirming that Dallas had good weather. We are 5 minutes away from the totality. I'm seeing that we've only got about 200 people in my TikTok live stream. How many people do we have in YouTube? Only about 30. Well, 30's good. It's not as good as I usually get with big events like this, but I stopped doing YouTube for like 4 years. I went through some stuff and I had to focus on myself, and I had to step away from content creation for a while. Where am I at in Missouri? I'm in West Plains, Missouri. Michigan's got good weather. That's great. I don't think you guys are getting totality anywhere in Michigan, but you're going to have a near eclipse, and it's going to look really good. Rhonda just took a screenshot. She sent me an eggplant emoji over on YouTube. If you guys are taking screenshots, you got to be sending me eggplant emojis so I know you got them, and I'll shout you out. Bro and sister in St. Louis, I hope that they went a little south, because if you go a little south from there, you'll get, hey, channel, thanks for the heart me. You'll get totality. Otherwise, St. Louis gets like 98%, 99%. Rising Phoenix sent me the eggplant emoji. I just saw a video of what it looked like in Dallas, and I teared up a little bit. It looked great in Dallas. Ooh, it is getting super dark. Look at this. We are losing so much light. Okay, for the next couple of minutes, everyone, I'm going to step away. Please continue to tap the screen, like, share. Like and share this out to as many people as you can. I'm going to spend the next 4 or so minutes just watching the eclipse. So I will be back as soon as totality is over. And Robert, I am in West Plains, Missouri. Zoe, I can't show the rocket launch from Missouri. Okay, again, I'm going to go step away so I can watch this. You guys enjoy the eclipse. I'll see you in a few minutes. I might have. Did the kids? You think the kids got into him? All right, we're recording, so we're gonna get shadow stuff. We're gonna see it.
2 minutes.
I don't know the
Tiny little sliver. Come
They
on.
just happen. They want people to record it as much as they can because I think they want to compare them as they happen. Like sync up the videos across the world. Otherwise, shadows everywhere. Because if they are, then the rest of the
We must repent.
my heart is going 100 miles an hour right now. Dude. Did you know I almost lost the one in Omaha or Nebraska in 2017? Yeah, because of clouds. And then I handheld my cameras, so all the adrenaline had everything was just shaking. Okay, so we have not quite totality, but we are just moments away.
One minute.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Well, why is the sky gray? Look around the grass.
It's okay, Max. Max is crying. Look, it's so dark over that way and not over that way. That's the shadow. If you look to our south, you can see the shadow
30
coming in.
seconds.
It's way darker there than it is behind you. And there's Jupiter.
Guys, I can see a star.
That's the planet Jupiter.
Filters off. Filters off.
Oh, it's a tiny little baby sliver. Look at it. Look at the sun. Guys, oh my gosh.
Okay, it's taking pictures. That's the diamond ring. Now.
Can I take a picture with my phone?
You could try.
Oh my. Dude. Guys, this is black hole's coming to destroy the planet.
maximum eclipse.
How many minutes of totality do we have? And why is it not moving? Like, why is we not uncovering the sun right now? I'm scared. It's the end of the world as we know it.
That is so.
Wait, we're
Yeah.
afraid.
Look, you can if you look on the 1 o'clock side, you can see some red. Those are the prominences on the edge of the sun.
That's the whole.
It is. It's been taking photos. Oh shit!
What?
I left the fucking solar filter on. I'm still gonna get photos, but I'm not gonna get all of them.
What's that little red dot on the bottom, man?
I think that's actually a solar prominence.
What is a solar prominence?
It's like a loop of fire hanging off the edge of the sun.
Johnny Cash is right.
That would be very painful to touch. Very, very. How many more minutes of totality do we have?
We probably have less than a minute.
Chromo, chromo, chromo.
All right, so you're gonna get ready to put your sunglasses back on. We're getting to the diamond ring and Bailey beads.
There it is.
All right, you better have your glasses on now. It's not safe anymore. All right, I don't know if you guys realize that, but half of the
Filters
totality,
On, filters on.
for half of the totality, I did not. Give me cover, any cover. That'll work. Sorry. I forgot to get the solar filter off of my DSLR for half of totality. So, but we do have the sun re-emerging on YouTube. We're gonna start seeing it re-emerge here. No, there's nothing on the camera. It's just it hasn't uncovered enough, I think, to be seen. There we go. So the how's that? That's looking better. For whatever reason, TikTok decided to adjust the brightness. So there we go. Okay, so we got that back. I missed half the photos of totality, damn it. But I did get some of the corona still.
We need one more person for ping pong. Colin, will you be on my team? I am not.
I am still here. I don't know if the rapture happened or not. I know I'm still here.
On the bus on.
Of course I would screw that up, but at least I'm gonna get the time lapse. I know the time lapse is working.
So to serve it, you throw it up
Are you okay, Max?
to your side, and then it bounces to their side. They have to hit it to your side, and then you hit it to their side, and it just keeps it down. But to serve it, you throw it up like this. No, I was talking. Oh, it's not. That's out on you. It's not on Twitter, but it's not for like.
Oh, Tammy Bambino, this is in West Plains, Missouri, and it's a little out of focus. It's kind of hard to focus on it when it's such a thin crescent, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get it.
Bro, that's not an serve.
Team left behind, absolutely.
How do you even do that?
Okay.
I don't even understand how that Alright, it's a 1v2. Except I have high ground. Here, you guys switch. You guys can have high ground now. No, that's not how you serve. You have to serve on
Sorry
your
guys,
side.
I'm trying to center it for
It's too
TikTok. Jessica, thank you for following me. We just had Totality in West Plains, Missouri. I was able to get half the photos I wanted because I accidentally left the solar filter on the DSLR. So I guess I have 20 years to practice for the next one. But I still did get photos. I got photos. That much I do know.
Let's just play where we like hit it to each other. It was like a little nut, like an acorn. Yeah. Hit it.
Actually, Mom.
All right, buddy. Yeah. Right there. L.
Hold on. So that was with the filter on. We just took the filter off.
I need to get on your hand like this. Curveball.
So I can blend all of those together and I'll be able to get a corona shot. I got corona. You can see the spikes coming off of it. Hold on. You can see that, remember that thing that they were asking about? That's it. Those are the Bailey beads. Those are diamond rings. Those are diamond rings. Right.
You missed it.
Why?
You got it this time.
Of course, that's everything with the filter.
That's okay.
No, it told me to take the filter off, and I took my eyeball filters off.
Oh! What?
There was like a checklist of what.
Watch this, watch this.
You left that one with the camera still up. I don't know if that hurts that camera, but it was still pointing.
Oh yeah, it might have. It might have.
For He went over and put his hand over it.
Thank
when
you.
he- And
Come here. Got it.
so
I'm on.
That's with the filter on.
You serve so much.
So yeah, I got corona.
Serve it.
Then that's that thing that they were saying with that red spot on the bottom of the sun.
Out of bounds. Every single time.
We're gonna get the Bailey beads. Yeah, sunlight peeking out from straight in the peaks on the rim of the sun. Yeah. There they are, Bailey beads. No, that's kind of clear. Ashley.
I need somebody else on my team. Colin. We're not playing. Colin, you go over there.
That's the one that's on the bottom of the sun.
You're that side, I'm this side.
Who was asking
Okay,
about
we're just hitting.
well,
One up. We're kind of out of bounds, but I'll just say disappointed. Okay. I was
that's the
looking
Bailey
for somebody.
sea ball.
That job. It's 2-2. Hey, at least I hit it. Okay, now you serve. Nice. Better call it. Better. still beating them. So watch this, Colin, watch. How are you thinking this? I'm not, no! He's literally jumping and you guys are standing. Watch it. That was just a bad one. Why? It's a funny jet. What? Alright, buddy, I have to try. What was that? That was the goofiest Looney Tunes thing I've seen today. We went to the shadow. I'm definitely winning. You guys, watch me serve. Here. No, it's the camera's close to you. You're back!
I can't get off.
Eventually. Hit it. Good enough. Miranda, you want to climb the tree? Oh.
I'm not even going to try anymore. TikTok live. It ended again. TikTok killed my live again.
I'm getting annoyed.
Yeah.
How did I keep hitting it all the way over there?
Karina, you're welcome. Ooh, you know what we will do? We will watch Becca's.
With the moon, guys.
Becca's about to have totality. She's got 7,000 watching hers. Good for her.
And where is she at?
She's in Ohio. She's where I was gonna go if I wasn't gonna go here.
Ohio.
Look at that!
Oh, whoa. Boys, come here. Jack, come here.
That's my friend in Ohio. You were asking about that red thing on the bottom of the sun? It's that right there.
I'm beating myself right now.
Jack, you want to see totality again? Jack, you want to see totality again?
My friend in Ohio is doing it, and they just got totality there. This is through her telescope right now.
There's some red dots that you guys are seeing.
No, I can't zoom in. Or wait, no, that's it down there.
You're gonna clear the coast one right there
Mhm.
too.
That's where my diamond ring is.
This is amazing. Do you see this? That is the moon covering the sun.
Mhm.
That we are staring at the new moon. And it is nighttime out here. It is dark. Look at the horizon, guys. Look at the horizon. So guys, you can see it's like glowing.
Somebody just told her to calm down for
It is
fuck's sake.
beautiful. In fact, guys, I'm gonna take you off real quick.
How crazy would it be to find a planet that had a moon locked in geosynchronous orbit or just in the same spot all the time?
Ow! I should have did that.
What? Done what?
Pulled my phone out and showed people instead of just leaving it in there. Because then I wouldn't have gone inactive.
All right, we're going. We're moving it. Oh my God, this is.
Oh, but she's still holding it at the telescope though, right?
Yeah.
With her hand.
Do you guys see this?
How many minutes of totality
I'm so
will they
happy
have?
you're all here.
I think where they're at, they're on the center line. They're going to get like 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
And we had what, 2 minutes here?
It's
Just
literally
almost
dark.
about 3 minutes here.
Okay.
And Nate's got his Nate has his drone out.
We were supposed to go there,
This guy.
but I picked you guys instead.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put the solar filter back on in a little bit. Oh, this is amazing.
Awesome totality in Indianapolis. Awesome. My buddy Charlie's like, to hell with TikTok, because they kept kicking me off.
So you weren't the only one?
Charlie, no, no one's doing an RC car. The kids have a zip line here at the house I'm at, and so they're running down the zip line.
If you have an iPhone, long press. And just
I could have been the best spot.
guys, this is amazing. This is totality in Ohio.
Hit it more
Look at the bottom.
accurately.
Yeah. And you probably would have got those
Back
had you
on.
had yours.
Guys, I'm putting the solar filter.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gotta be.
I'm gonna start chasing eclipses. I'm gonna start chasing eclipses.
How many happen every year?
Not many. Total eclipses every couple of years. Like there's a partial solar eclipse, at least one every year.
I showed my surroundings, but this image is too awesome to get. Those are prominences.
Yeah, guys, if you're still watching on my YouTube, appreciate every one of you. I quit streaming on TikTok because it keeps kicking me off.
Right on the bottom.
But
On the bottom.
I think I'm gonna try and become a professional solar eclipse chaser. I'm just a little sad I didn't get Earthshine
Oh, it's getting lighter again.
because I had my filter on for the Earthshine portion of taking the photos during maximum eclipse. It takes long exposures so you can see the dark of the moon back illuminated from the glow of the planet Earth, the light reflecting off of all of the Earth's oceans back at the moon.
It's rising again.
Yeah.
Now I gotta refocus. That was totality, guys. You all saw totality. Ooh. Oh, that was insane. Oh.
I'm better!
Oh. Yes, this is real. I'm in Ohio. We just passed totality. The moon is now passing the other side of the sun.
Image.
Oh.
Who took that? Me. Oh,
Samsung for the win.
I'm getting rid of my iPhone. Did you see this?
Amazing. Oh my God.
Yeah, iPhone sucks. So that's what that is.
And there was like,
Yeah, it says 24. My 22 died, and I had to get a new.
I almost fainted, guys.
Just like this photos are. Should have put it in. Although, just the exposure.
That was amazing, guys. Oh partial eclipse in the UK. I don't know what time. Someone said I think 7:45 p.m.
What you doing, Maverick?
Nice. Colin, you want to join in?
You are seeing towards the end of the solar eclipse. We have just passed totality. So the moon is passing the sun. That is the sun. How many of you were here for totality? Did you guys see it? That was crazy. And it's daytime. We just had it night for like 4 minutes. Oh, thank you, Sean, and everyone else who was here for their first eclipse. Oh, I'm so happy I traveled. That was amazing. Thank you guys for the gifts and the likes and the shares and everything. You guys are so amazing. And you hear all the other creators. We've got 5 creators here all streaming at the same time. We're having our own after party, the solar eclipse party.
Like, look at you.
Oh, I still can't even catch my breath right now.
See?
They were all over here, and they came back to you.
Nice combo, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am from Long Island, but I'm in Ohio right now. You're still here? Yay! Thank you for the follow. So normally, when there's not an eclipse going on, I do mostly moonlights when the moon's out. And so if you do follow me, and when I have time and the moon's out and there's clear skies, I'm out on my front yard, on my telescope, looking at the moon. But this was a special event. This is, I've been calling it the Super Bowl of astronomy, but it's so much more than that. I'm like still crying. It was so much more than that. Yes, we just did totality. We just finished, and the moon is now passing the sun. That was so amazing. And I'm glad I got it on here because I feel like my brain's gonna instantly forget what it looked like. I am in Ohio. I traveled to Ohio because this event was just so worth it to travel. I took off of work. I traveled for this, and it's my birthday week, so I had to do something. You're at work? I don't know what's to come in, honestly. Fantastic. Oh. That was crazy, guys. That was crazy. Thank you. It's your birthday year? No way. Who's unbirthday? I'm trying to catch my breath. I'm in Ohio right now. I'm in Ohio for the path of totality. We just had totality, and now the moon is passing the sun. Oh, you saw it in real life? That's amazing. I'm back.
Max.
You can see partial photo and
Okay.
if you're further east.
Okay, sorry for letting Becca stream to you guys audio-wise, but that was my friend Becca Wow on TikTok live streaming from Totality in Ohio. I was supposed to meet up with them, but it turns out the weather was just as good in West Plains and it was an easier drive for me, so I came here. But I just reviewed the images from my DSLR, the one I forgot to take the solar filter off of halfway through, and I got some good photos. I'm not gonna lie. So It's not all the photos I wanted, but I got enough. Like, I got the photos I wanted, just not all of the photos I wanted. Because I wanted diamond ring on both sides, I wanted Bailey beads on both sides, and I wanted earthshine. That's the only thing I didn't get, was earthshine photos. I got Corona, I got Bailey beads for C3, and I got the diamond ring at C3. And I got some really cool prominence action happening in these photos. In fact, these are probably my best solar photos I've ever taken. So anyway, I'm just going to continue letting this stream play through. We're going to listen to some Deep Sky Dude stuff. I'm going to eat for the first time in 8 hours because I'm getting hungry and I'm starting to shake. So you guys take it easy, and I'll pop in every now and then to see how you guys are doing. In 2.5 years, there's one in Europe. I think we could technically go to Korea. I just don't know where it's going to be. I don't know what the duration is. Spain, I think it's like only 30 seconds. But it is Spain.
Alright, let's see if I can beat you guys. It makes it a little bit clearer on Wiki. You're out! That was only you could have done. He's
I
out.
don't know. Because honestly, I don't think that there's any actual regularity happening.
You were in the
Orbit and the rotation of the Earth, as well as its orbit around the Sun,
2 to 1.
put
No! 3 to 1.
the ground path, its angle changes north to south. Are you winter or spring, or not autumn or spring? But then also the moon's orbit gets to be right at the ascending node.
Right, I swear. Let's go!
For an eclipse to happen. And that doesn't always happen.
Alright, I'll give calcium
Where
a chance. Or not.
that doesn't always happen when the sun
You could have
and the
easily got
moon
that. I was wanting
and
to
the
let
Earth are
calcium
all
get it, but he's like,
because the moon will cross the eclipse every but sometimes it's off to the side. You see a quarter moon as it's crossing, or it's descending through the eclipse
I
again,
had to do this.
another quarter moon, or any other phase in between. So you have like a 1 in 12
Yeah,
shot that
yeah.
each month might cross the eclipse in
62.
front of the Earth.
52.
But
You're
it's not
hitting
always
me
the
directly
same
towards the
eclipse.
sun.
It's way high,
You don't have to look at the sun, you.
and it just so happens
Okay,
it's
fine.
going to
Switch position.
raise the northern latitude.
Finally, I don't have to look into the sun when I'm trying to hit it. Yeah, there we go. So, sky is a lot clearer. Yes, it very much is.
I wonder how many people got in a car accident.
That's a huge problem. I always 7 up. Go that way. Nelson, you better get You're done serving. 8 to 3. You're done serving. And then go. No, the sun! Told you. 7 to 4. Okay, look. That's how! I hate this! My light bulb was
they just did it because they don't. Maybe their yard's just full of trees. Because you can see that happens.
There's a power line even kind of up there. There's several houses on the south side of the street that have a big clear open yard.
That's out on you.
Hey, Mom, you can have this thing back. That was awesome. But I'm done with my iPad, so.
One of them has to go to me, right? Maybe. Come on, one of them. One of them. Stop!
Yeah, you can look through that. In fact, you want to? Maybe we can have the kids come over and
Am I
look
the
at it.
lead? Am I the only one?
They got to do no
That
hands.
one's covered in orange juice.
It is. I wish I had brought my neutral density filter for it.
Does it take
Oh
away
my
a lot of the
God!
brightness?
It makes it a lot more comfortable.
Alright, buddy, it's time for minigun mode.
It's like that's about as bright as the full moon.
Oh no! I would love to. Have we lost one yet? Hell.
You can't touch it with your hands though.
Obviously.
Okay.
Right, right here.
You just
Wait,
gotta
watch this.
look through the eyepiece. It's gonna be bright like a full moon.
That was wild. Jeff, are you ready? Colin, so you saw minigun mode. Now it's time for pump shotgun mode. You better hit me in the head with one of the big. All right, buddy, here. No, hold on.
Do you want to look at the sun?
Okay, one pump. No, there's one right there.
That hole right there.
Okay, guys, I'm ready. Jeff, are you ready?
Samantha, I cannot wait to show you guys the pics. I will find a way to post the pics either here on YouTube or on my TikTok channel. I don't know if I can do pictures on YouTube. I might make a short set to music, like a musical slideshow.
Make sure not to touch the eyepiece.
Don't touch anything, just lean down.
Maverick.
That whole setup is slowly rotating as everything moves.
Is that cool?
Don't even. Are you really trying to hit me with an orange? Stop throwing orange at me.
Step on Maverick's lead.
Quit.
All right.
Dude, it's so hot.
Did all the kids get a chance to look?
Go ahead, throw another one at me. You'll catch it.
I don't think all
I like the full eclipse mode weather.
The girl?
she did. We did.
Kels,
You're back.
you want to look at the sun and moon? Hey, don't touch it, okay? Just look with your eyes.
This one down here.
Is it being covered again?
No, it's being uncovered. So you're watching it after totality. And just so you know, you're probably going to go blind in 2 years now, but it's worth it.
What?
He's kidding.
I'm kidding. It's safe.
Hey, Kelsey, catch.
Should we tell the girls
Ow.
or not?
Get away!
Like, this isn't going to happen again in our lifetimes in this yard.
I mean, I can always.
Next time we have to put
No, but I mean, like, we could start the sun.
Most of them won't be crossing.
Why'd you do that to my
No. We're gonna have to start chasing eclipses professionally now. Ash.
I thought you were already talking about doing that.
No. Talking about I really want to.
Africa and
Yeah.
Greenland.
Talking about I really want to do it versus I think I'm going to do it.
So what you do is you just coincide vacations with eclipses somewhere.
No, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah. You'll just pack like a day bag and then all the carry-ons.
Hey.
are-
I'm going to take cell phone photos of the I'm gonna take cell phone photos of the eclipse. I'm gonna send it to my boss. Hey, don't throw that. What are you guys doing? Hey, hey, hey.
I threw an orange at him because he threw an orange at me.
Hush. You're not listening.
Wait, oh, what if I say yeah?
Delicate setup. It's also very expensive. Should not be running around.
Why don't I just say?
Don't be throwing stuff at each other. Accept your penance. Get everything orange. Quit running around.
He threw it at me 2 times, so I threw it at him 1 time.
One of them happened. They was like this doctor and then somebody. And I was like, no. And then they like asked me.
You hit me 2 times. I hit you 1
And I was like, the U.S. Somewhere.
You threw it at my back and then rubbed it on me.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Good.
You got it on your.
Orange tool.
physically it was time. Mitch went inside, so I need to make sure that Maverick went in. Maverick started walking that way.
So, Samantha, I've decided a long time ago that Zuckerberg will never make money off of my photography. If you're still in here, sorry. I had to step away for a while and try to get some better reception with the Wi-Fi in the house because I'm sending text messages out to everybody congratulating them on the eclipse because they were sending me photos. So I needed to download the photos and look at them. My roommate got some really good ones in Dallas. I'm glad I came here, though. Oh yeah, Sam, don't worry about it. I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna sell them. You should probably check your phone text messages every now and then, Sam. Just saying. Dean, I'm glad you had an awesome time. Did you hear that I left my solar filter on for the first half of the eclipse during totality? Or the first half of totality? I remembered to take it off, so I was able to still get some corona images and Bailey beads and the diamond ring, and yeah, it all worked out, but completely freaking forgot to take it off. So I did not get 100% of all the photos I wanted, but I did get photos of everything except Earthshine. So I'm still happy about that. Earthshine was kind of pie in the sky anyway, but I got it. TikTok kept kicking me off, by the way, so yeah. I just gave up on TikTok because it keeps kicking me off, saying that there's no activity, even though I would refocus it and everything, and we were talking and interacting with the audience.
Pat down before you leave. Guys, drive safe.
I'm gonna try and plug my laptop back in so it doesn't die. I'm gonna continue streaming to YouTube for the duration of the eclipse because I do want to have video, start to finish, of the entire eclipse on YouTube. I also tried to get video of the shadow snakes. I don't know if that turned out though. When I tried to review it, the video got super dim. I'm gonna have to re-record it, or not re-record it, enhance it, put it into my DaVinci Resolve and see if I can enhance the exposure. So, but I need to go find Maverick because he just wandered off with some people and they're about to get in their car and drive away. There's Maverick. He's with her. Okay. Do you get the joke? It's always fun to make significant astronomical events. You're making some news.
Where's the ping pong ball? The Kelson. Yo!
Did you see me cry during the eclipse? I'm gonna cry because it was so awesome. I don't remember. I think I did. But I could see the corona. Today I could.
A 5-foot board over there. You guys can grab our hungry Tulsa.
You have another magnifying glass? What? You have another magnifying glass? Oh my! Right at the exact dot where it was this.
What was that pizza place you wanted?
Oh, Casey's Pizza.
Want me to just order it? Would they deliver?
They don't deliver. We have to go pick up. But let me ask Sarah if it's this one or the one on the south end of town that has the better. Because I think there's one we don't really want.
What is on the side of your mouth? Jeez, bro. Oh, dude, that hurts. That's so hot. Oh my god.
So they do. So it's a gas station, right? So you get gas or you buy stuff inside of there. You plug your phone number in like you do at Kroger to get fuel rewards, but you can use it to redeem on pizzas too.
40,000 McDonald's points.
So actually,
Smoking. Kids when they lose their brains. Hey, can I use the magnifying? I'm just gonna beg to pay my. Can I use the magnifying glass? No, I am. I'm getting on the zip line. I'm getting on the zip line. No, I am. on top. Look at the little finger on top.
I will after.
If only it was the Apple logo. Do I still have some candy in my pocket? Aha! Bro's gonna burn the Tootsie Roll so he can eat it. Bro, look, he's frying the Tootsie Roll. Deep fried Tootsie Roll. Bro wants that air fried Tootsie. Hey, let's go get some donuts, Jackson. Ah. I love donuts.
Took it like a champ. I didn't even hold the rope. You have to do a pull-up off of it. It won't smack you. Yeah. Making a pizza run. I'll be back there shortly. Cool. He's like, I could kind of see it. I can still see a little bit. Ooh.
You decided to wake up and join us, huh?
Well, everybody, we're up just past the 3-hour mark on the total solar eclipse. Nearly done. The time lapse I just checked is coming along great. I cannot believe it's working out as well as I had hoped. I will have a full time lapse. Tried to do this in October for the annular eclipse, but we had equipment issues, and I have learned how to precisely track the sun, as well as not have my telescope randomly slew around. So the next trick I have to learn is to take the damn filter off of the DSLR in time. That's the only thing that went on. That's the only thing that did not go according to plan. I missed half of Totality's photos, but I was able to witness all of Totality. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was crying during Totality. So.
Hey, Gotham. I knew it. I knew it.
All right.
Get him.
I gotta go yell at the kids to not shoot Nerf guns around my telescope. I'm gonna be that old man, aren't I? Don't shoot your damn Nerf guns at my telescope.
Pocket some bullets.
Max? Hey, buddy.
What did I do? Made more times in Bolivia. We know what you did.
More importantly, we know what you didn't do. You coming too, Max? I'll take you up, but you gotta stay with me, okay? Come on. Looks like we are in our final moments of total eclipse. I'd like to thank everybody who watched, all 500 people who tuned in today. It was awesome. I can't wait to show you guys the photos. on YouTube, just for a little bit more. We're almost done with the eclipse. We're almost to have last contact. Dazzle had some technical issues, but she got her corona shot.
That's good.
She's like, I cried. So did I.
Did she get an earth shine?
I don't think so, because I don't think she's. What did she say? She didn't get her time. She didn't get her time lapse. I don't know if she got Earth Shine because she's not using the same program I am. Because I don't think she's on a MacBook. She's using Windows, and I can't find this program's equivalent for Windows.
I was blown away by Barrett's photo. Tell us.
I'm gonna give this to my mom, and I'm gonna take her phone, and I'm gonna trade it in on what Barrett has.
You only get 800.
Did you hear that?
No. You only get 800 when you do that.
I don't care. It's better than starting over. I said, I'm going to give you my phone. I'm going to take the one I gave you back. I'm going to trade it in on what Barrett has for his. Did you see his eclipse photo from his cell phone?
Yes.
Like who
They-
needs a telescope when you got that?
Right?
They have said that Samsung really stepped it up. The last two phones.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm after watching that,
No
seeing that.
fair. I was about to get it and you told me to get the guy.
I might just stay with iPhone.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing.
And that's it. I think the
iPhone works
eclipse
with
is
all
over.
of your equipment.
It does. I think we have just successfully concluded the eclipse in West Plains, Missouri. I don't see any more portion of the sun being covered up by the moon. So I'm going to let this run just a little bit longer on the capture. Whoops. And I'm going to let that run a little bit longer on the capture. But I think I'm going to conclude the live in just a moment. So, all right. For all of you who watched, thank you so much. Dean, Sammy, Charlie. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been my live stream of the 2024, the 2024 total solar eclipse. Almost said annular eclipse. That was in 2023. So I will catch you all on another live stream. Hopefully I can do some lunar live streams for you guys.
Put it on and it mixes with your body.
Until the next time, keep looking up.